Alright, welcome back everybody. It's good to be back, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed the last episode, and I hope you're going to enjoy this one too. Now, I did forget to turn on my microphone for this one, so I'm doing a voiceover, I suppose. So I guess this one will be more of a play-by-play. I'm just going to kind of watch the footage and then commentate on it, I guess. So the first thing, I remember that in the last episode we left off with the radio, so I started heading over to that ping, and between this episode and the last one, I haven't played at all. Probably one of the reasons I forgot to record completely. And I'm kind of thinking maybe I should make a list to go over whenever I start one of these videos, but so yeah, we're just heading over to the little signal, past through the kelp forest, whatever it's called, and then into the little ripped open section. We get a PDA and a data box, so we get the compass. Again, I'm just kind of watching the footage and talking about it at the same time, so it's not going to be that entertaining of a video, I suppose. I recorded 40 minutes though, so I didn't really want to just scrap everything. Plus, I didn't really know how I'd go about fixing that giant gap, since we did make a good amount of stuff in this video, so yeah. And now I'm just going ahead and I'm making my way back to the life pod. Also, I apologize for me clearing my throat so much. I've been talking for 40 minutes straight today already, so my voice is a little raspy. Ain't giving it no break now that I'm recording, so yeah. Yeah, so we climb into the life pod. I can't remember exactly what I was doing at this point. Go ahead, I look through my recipes. I think I decide to build the habitat builder around this point, and I also see the sea moth, of course. I didn't realize exactly then that I needed the mobile vehicle bay, but I do scan a part of it later, and I do realize it then. So at least I do realize it before I try to gather all the resources for that. But yeah, so I start getting the stuff for a habitat builder, so we can make a little home. And I need stuff, I guess. I think I needed silver, so I can make a wiring kit. And besides that, I'm also looking for more things to scan to unlock recipes and whatnot. And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, seeing as this is a 40-minute long video and I'm now having to voice it over, since there's no real live commentary, I might just cut around to the important parts, kind of like the Forager video. Probably not having cuts that consecutively, but I think I might still do that, because like the whole point of not really having too many cuts in the first place was to get all my live commentary and everything, but I forgot to do that. So yeah, I guess from this point on I'll kind of cut around to the main points. Alright, so basically what I've gone ahead and cut out is most of just like the straight swimming or exploring some wreckages that I'd already kind of looked at before, or that just really didn't have a lot going on. Besides that, everything else is pretty much the same. This did cut it down to a 15-minute video, which is much more reasonable, I think. I wanted to keep my Subnautica series around 20 minutes. I recorded for a little bit too long this time, I think. I don't know, I might start setting a timer, I guess, to make sure I don't record longer than I really want the episodes to be, but sometimes I just kind of fall into a rhythm, really, where I just kind of get really into it and everything. I am sort of talking over the PDA here a little bit, which I kind of did not mean to do, but basically it was just saying right there that continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core or whatever has resulted in catastrophic failure or something, and it was going to detonate within 2 hours. So I felt extremely safe, clearly. But at this point, I did have the habitat builder made, so I went ahead and I looked at everything that could be made and whatnot. I saw the bioreactor and decided I was going to probably make that, but I wouldn't make any structures right away, seeing as I could only make like hallway pieces and stuff, and I didn't really think I could fit all that much in the hallways, honestly. And then as I was exploring, I found this little cave in the red grass zone, which went really, really deep, and I actually did end up finding a little like stranded base down here or something. Not really sure who was here before me, but they left me the blueprint for the multi-purpose room, so I didn't really have to worry about just building with hallways anymore, so that was pretty nice. Also got a power cell charger fragment and a moon pool fragment, as well as another PDA. Now, as I was surfacing from this place, I saw something really, really cool that I decided to leave in, I think. It was as I was surfacing, I believe. I swim past this thing called a reef-back leviathan. Not hostile, somehow. But yeah, so it should be as I'm swimming up here, I think. No, it's a little bit further ahead. But yeah, so I go ahead, I get back to the pod, listen to the radio.
Pre-recorded distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
And that was pretty much just another life pod, but I didn't actually get a signal for this one. At least that I could see. Maybe I just wasn't looking at it. I'm not really sure. But at this point, I go ahead and I start getting my actual base down right here. I didn't want it to be right under the life pod, because then I might as well just build a bunch of those floating chests or whatever. So I swim a little bit deeper. I build the multi-purpose room. I kind of thought it was going to come with a door originally, so I got kind of lucky that I had the resources on me to make a hatch, or well, I thought I did. Clearly I didn't, but I did get them, and then I make the hatch for the multi-purpose room. Of course, it doesn't have power or anything yet, so I still need to build the bioreactor until to get actual oxygen or start living in here or anything. I get the achievement for it, and then I go ahead and I just jump straight out, because there's no real reason to be in there yet. And then I think at this point I go start collecting the resources to make the bioreactor for the base, because I didn't want to do solar panels since that seemed sort of expensive. And then this is after I collected everything, and it's just kind of me refining the resources, you know, the lubricant I needed, the
vital signs stabilizing.
The wiring kit, whatnot, that I need for the bioreactor. I get all of it processed, and then I go ahead, I hop back down into the base, and I do build it. All in all, I don't think the base building parts are too costly, though there was this like really large room that was like a triangle, or not triangle, what am I talking about, a rectangle shape that took 2 plasteel, whatever that is. I don't have that though, so kind of just ignored it for the time being. But yeah, I got all the resources refined. I keep getting disoriented, of course, and my on my last little trip out to get those resources, my Sea Glide had died, so I made another battery for it, because I had to swim all the way back home without any help, and it kind of sucked. But yeah, so I go ahead, I get the bioreactor down, which originally I thought it would like go into one of the walls or something, but no, it goes directly in the middle of the room, which is sort of inconvenient, but this is my entrance, so yeah. Of course, I didn't know what worked in the bioreactor, so I just kind of threw in any living thing I had or could find in the near vicinity, which was a fish and some plants. Luckily, every single one of those worked in there, so I guess as long as it's bio, go figure it would work. But so yeah, now we have power and oxygen, so I go ahead, I make a fabricator down here. So I can start refining resources, not having to go back up to the surface every single time. And then I should also make a radio here pretty soon. Also, I've decided to be pretty lazy this video, seeing as I didn't get to do the live commentary or anything. I'm not going back and doing any retakes. This is pretty much all one take. Because you didn't get the live commentary, so you're going to get the live... my brain shut down for a minute. You're gonna get the live after recording, I guess, of me just kind of explaining the video. But I figured that'd be slightly more entertaining than just the video with some music thrown over it, at least in my opinion. But yeah, so I go ahead, I get the base expanded because I thought one room was a little cramped with the bioreactor directly in the middle and everything. And now I do end the video pretty soon after this, but these messages in the top right corner whenever I build something like hull integrity decrease or something didn't really seem to do anything so far. So yeah, but I go ahead, I get 2 lockers down for more storage because that was the main reason I made the base. Because I didn't think I'd have enough storage throughout the rest of the game with just that one little dinky thing in the life pod, seeing as I looked at the sea moth blueprint and that was extremely expensive. But yeah, so I just go ahead and throw basically everything I have into this little storage box or whatever. And we are nearing the end. We're in the last 3 minutes now. Check on the bioreactor, make sure it has plenty of fuel. I thought it'd burn through everything a whole lot faster. Luckily, it did not. But yeah, now I grab the stuff for the radio. I build the radio next to the fabricator. And then I think shortly after this, I go back out to get something. As for what that something was, I can't exactly remember. I think it might have been food. But yeah, so here's the moment right here. I'll just let you watch.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates.
But yeah, so that has to be one of the coolest eclipses I've ever seen, honestly.
This is Avery Quinn.
I'll let this play out.
Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
So yeah, that was the Sunbeam trying to contact the Aurora, except for I don't think anybody's going to be responding. I think that's exactly what I said. And then, you know, this whole thing started happening right as my leg decided to cramp. Like, I'm just sitting here filming and my leg just cramps out of nowhere. But I'll just let you go ahead and watch this. because this is just about the end of the video now.
For your convenience, the radiation suit has been immediately equipped in Aquas.
Yeah, so that's not good. Alright, so that is going to be the video for today. Thank you all for watching. Even if it is a shorter one, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.